All right, so I've been sitting in this chair making videos for, let's just say, a long time. Power again? All right, I got an idea to make this work.
That's better. So like, power outages are going to happen. Doesn't mean like your day has to stop. And like for us, we're able to get stuff done because this guy here, our video sponsor, this is the Anker SOLIX F3800. So we didn't get any like premise for like what we had to do or say. They just wanted us to like use it, kind of like a day in the life with sort of a battery backup solution. And the reason that they wanted us to do that, like we use this thing all the time. Now like being outdoors is probably maybe not the most ideal scenario for everybody, but this thing can do a ton. And before I break down everything that this can do, and there's a lot, let me do my favorite part of all these videos. I'm doing it for years. Give you a chance to win 500 bucks. Thank you for being awesome, good human being, supporting the channel all of these years. All you gotta do is leave a comment down below. Tell me like the first thing that you would power with your Anker SOLIX F3800. Tell me a fact about yourself, a dad joke. Doesn't matter, just make sure you leave a comment and a way to contact you, either in that comment or if I click on your link on your YouTube page. Let it run for 10 days, open to anyone in the world. All the information you need will be down in the description. So, I brought our studio out here. And I brought like everything that we use to film out here. So like, let's start with our full audio kit. So I'm labbed up now, but I can easily talk to a mic. I can monitor what's going on. And because it's sunny out, a light certainly made sense to have because, you know, we can light more than the sun. But all of this is happening like here. And the crazy thing about all this stuff that's powered in, like barely all the I/O is being used. I mean, I got USB-C ports, I have outlets on the side, there's a 240 on the side here. There's even a car port. I don't think you can call it a cigarette lighter port anymore. There's, you know, the round. They call it car socket, so I'm gonna call it that too. And now power outages is probably an extreme example. It doesn't have to be a power outage, but like we couldn't do this outside, film outside the way we're used to without something like this. And obviously your scenario might be different, but like imagine yourself trying to get things done at home and power goes out. Having the Anker SOLIX F3800 is like a buddy. It's like somebody you can count on. I'm not saying you want to like have a drink with it, but like you can chill with it and it'll get things done that you need to. We've been legitimately using this in our studio for shoots like this when we go on location for the better part of the year.
So like, that was work, but sometimes you wanna explore, go around, and when you go out to the outdoors, it doesn't have to be intense. It can actually be able just to sit back, relax, and kind of take everything with you. Or I guess, since I'm sitting next to this, it's probably taken everything with you because it's past tense. But really, you can have portability and you can have freedom to go out. And this is another use that we have for this. I love to go to the outdoors. We've got local mountains here. We have Big Bear Mountain. My family loves to go up there. And it's kind of my one time that I have to unplug and kind of not always be connected. But I'm also not crazy enough to go fully off the grid. I still want to have power, right? I still want to maybe have a fan, listen to some music, I don't know, maybe make some tea. Not really so much like internet connectivity aside from the speaker, being able to just have things that I need to at least be comfortable in the outdoors. And the Anker SOLIX F3800 lets me do that. I could bring what I want with me and then leave home what I don't. And this is like, again, like the tiniest little sample, all puns aside, of the things that you could plug in and bring with you. And I guess what I really like about it is the flexibility and the scalability, right? I don't have to use every single port. Like I don't have to have my car plugged in to have this be useful. I can just be making like a cup of tea and have a fan going and, you know, be chilling near a tent playing catch with my kids. That's what makes me happy. And the Anker SOLIX F3800, it's a long name to call. I'm just gonna call it Anker SOLIX. The Anker SOLIX lets me do that. It's kind of another tool for enjoyment, and in this case, portability, and for me, the outdoors. So listen, in a power outage, like you want to make sure you've got what you need, right? Most people are going to make sure their fridge is plugged in, maybe a portable AC unit, some fans, you know, that kind of stuff. And all that matters. But when you have so much power, be able to like sit back, relax, and like kind of do some stuff that's relaxing to you, and you don't really have to worry the fact that there's no power. So for me, plug in a microwave, making me some slightly burnt popcorn, hooking up my PS5 to an 86-inch TV, and playing some college football, because I can do all of that. I can wheel the F3800 over the TV, I can plug everything in, and I can kind of sit here, hang out, I could watch a movie, I could stream, you know, tether from my phone, and have internet, do everything that I need to without really having to worry or stress. I think that's an awesome thing with having something like the F3800. It takes a lot of that stress out, the unknown of what's gonna happen when. So not necessarily say you'd wanna like look forward to a power outage, but if one happens, it's really no sweat off your back. All right, that was obviously like maybe an extreme example of like how to use the Anker SOLIX F3800. There's a lot of ways you could use it, but the tech that's in it, I think, is also really kind of neat as well. There's a lot of, you know, big battery packs out there, but I think Anker has separated themselves, you know, especially over the years. So if you're looking for kind of one battery that can just like do everything, you just have one thing, you don't have to worry about it, then this is it. And it's because nearly every feature you can think of in a battery is here. And also the kind of the modularity can expand and grow to whatever it is you want to do. And I think it all starts with what's inside the battery itself. It is a 3.84 kilowatt hour battery pack with 6,000 watts of power output. So obviously you can power like a lot of different things. If it's in your house, it can pretty much be powered by this battery. And it makes for an awesome backup in your house. It's really easy to move around because it's got wheels. So wherever you need power, you can use it. Honestly, thank goodness for those wheels. This thing actually weighs over 130 pounds. So as long as you can tilt it back, you can take it anywhere you need to go. It can also be obviously recharged in a ton of different ways. You can plug it into a wall. You can plug it into solar panels. You can charge it off of a car. You can charge it off the solar in your own home. And also it can like grow with you. The F3800, let's say, starts its life off as a 3.8 kilowatt hour battery, then you can expand and add more. There's the F3800 EB expansion battery, which like instantly doubles your battery capacity. Then if you want to go further, you can expand up to 53.8 kilowatts. That is a battery pack of like a lot of EVs, and it is more than enough to power your homes, and you know that your investment will last a while because inside, SOLIX is using their infinite power technology, which is going to allow for 3,000 charging cycles before sort of degradation starts to set in. So it's designed for 10 years of everyday use. Inside are industrial grade electronic components, which will last 6 times longer, and it uses smart temperature control to add to that long lasting use. If you're in the market for something like the Anker SOLIX F3800, like I think you're in a subset of people. You're looking for maybe something that can power your house in a backup. But also like the example we showed, like this can be a really fun product. This can let you go camping. This can let you get away from the comfort of your home and still bring the comfort of your home with you. And then all that aside, you can also use it to power all your stuff if you need to in an emergency. It is an incredible battery pack and built by a company that like knows batteries. I would wager that most of you watching this video have some Anker battery already. Maybe you want to power your phone. They know the technology. They know how to make these work. They know how to make them last a really long time. If you want to have some fun, you want to get outdoors, you want to power your house in an emergency, or just because you want to save some money on your electricity bill, the Anker SOLIX F3800 is an incredible way to go. And if you want to learn more about it, I'll link you need will be down below.